Welcome to another edition of Willie Weighs In. And due to the loss of last game, as you can see, I'm wearing some Oilers blue. It's an Eberle little throwback to, a great player that the Oilers once had, who's now on Long Island doing quite well. Superstitious. This is game number 6 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames. It's a battle of Alberta. And we saw this Monday night, and it did not turn out in the Oilers' favor. It was a 4-3 loss. The Flames did it in a convincing style. So tonight, the Oilers have to come out, and it's a pretty important 2 points. And you want to do it in regulation against the Flames, especially because all these division matches matter. That's a 4-point game if they win. So what is the game looking like right now? Well, first period starts, and we notice a couple things. Tyson Barrie is in the game. He's good to go. Zack Kassian is back. Pumped to see him. Cahoon's back in. We've got Devin Shore on that fourth line, and Evan Bouchard is in. Wow, this game gets off to a great start. We see Connor McDavid intercept a pass in the offensive zone, passes it over to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who buries it. Finally, Nuge is on the board, and he hits the net at that. Bang, 1-0 Oilers. Then Calgary takes a penalty. Well, on the ensuing power play, we see something that I've been kind of calling for. I want Jesse Puljujarvi in front of the net. We get Jesse Puljujarvi in front of the net. We get a point shot from Tyson Barrie, and it's tipped in by none other than our smiling Finnish friend, Jesse Puljujarvi. That smile, that big body, those arms go up. Woo! 2-0 Oilers. So far, so good. And then later in the period, they're going back and forth. Edmonton's pouring on the pressure, and they're in the offensive zone. And our favorite little guy, number 56, Kailer Yamamoto, takes a penalty deep in the offensive zone. Not a smart penalty to take, so now we got to kill that off. Well, the Oilers' penalty kill looks pretty darn good. They do it in a convincing fashion, and they even get a shot off with Giton Haas coming back in the offensive zone, looking for a shorty. That'd be nice. Well, they kill off that power play, and we get a little bit of extracurriculars between Chris Russell and Matthew Tkachuk. I was saying to a friend earlier today, actually my co-host Barron, that Tkachuk was kind of unnoticeable in that last game. So here we go. I say it. He shows up. Boom. They're starting to get into it. Period ends. So far, we got a 2-0 game. Let's see what the second period brings, folks. Second period time. We're in the zone. Leon Draisaitl takes it across the slot, does his little no-look pass to guess who? Dominic Cahoon, who buries it. 3-0 Oilers. My God, this is looking much better than the last game. The Oilers are creating chances, and it's making me happy. But no less than 25 seconds later, Matthew Tkachuk comes out from behind the Oilers' net, passes it over to Elias Lindholm. Always Lindholm. Lindholm, the silent killer of the Oilers. We hate Tkachuk, but God, Lindholm scores all the time against the Oilers. This guy would be an all-star if he just played the Oilers all the time. Super frustrating. Gah! Lindholm. Anyways, in this period, the Oilers seem to get hemmed into their zone for an extended period of time. They are exhausted. They need to get the puck out. The Flames are pouring on the pressure. We're blocking shots. Mike Smith is making saves. We get out of there. It's been a good period. There have been power play chances on both sides. There's been some heavy blocked shots by the Oilers. At the end of the period, Chris Russell lost a blade off his skate. He had to be pushed off by Mike Smith. It's a good game. It's intense. The speed's great. Let's see what the third brings. 'Tis the third period. We get in, and it goes from bad to absolutely worse for the Calgary Flames. Whoa, we get a power play. Connor McDavid gets a pass from Tyson Barrie. He's got a clear shot. He goes 5-hole on Markstrom. Shortly after, Oilers get another power play. Really quick into that power play. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins puts the puck on net. It's deflected by Chiasson. Back in. Another goal. At this point, it's 5-1 for the Oilers. And then we get the puck in deep. It's Connor McDavid. Guys are flying down to reach him. In comes a streaking Darnell Nurse who says, hey, I want in on some of this scoring action too. So Connor passes him the puck. He shoots. He scores. It's 6-1 for the Oilers. And then all of a sudden, Guiton Haas gets the puck to Zach Kassian, who hasn't played for, the last 5 games. He's been out with a hand injury. Beautiful backhand over the glove of Markstrom, 7-1. Good God. It's now turning into a boring game because Edmonton is playing that clog the neutral zone type play. Draisaitl, McDavid, they're all having a seat for now until Backlund takes a slap shot and scores. Well, 7-2. And then the Calgary Flames get a power play. And who other than little Johnny Hockey tees it up. It's a full hap clapper. Boom. Crushes it. Rockets it. Glove side on Smith. Smith had a chance, but he had no chance. So, that's it. Edmonton goes 3 for 4 on the power play. They steal this game from the Calgary Flames in a very beat-down fashion. 7-3. The season series is now 4-2 in favor of the Oilers, and they get a much-needed 2 points in the division, pumping them to 38 points on the year so far. Whew. Better showing than last game, but they kind of let up. They kind of got a bit, complacent. I'd like to see them finish the game strong, but you know what? That's all good. They won. Tomorrow night, they play the Winnipeg Jets. Let's see how that turns out. It's the second of a back-to-back for both teams. Jets won in overtime in Montreal tonight, so I'm excited to see what this game brings for 2 teams that have played 2 nights in a row. Anyways, take care. This has been a Willie Weighs In. Please watch the regular pod. Subscribe, like, comment. Let us know what you think. Share. Spread the word. Take care.